Hello my friends, and welcome back to Cities Skylines 2, and welcome back to a city that once had 100,000 people living in it and now is probably going to fall below 80,000. Also a city with some traffic problems. Oh boy. I can't fix this one intersection here. I need to find some way to make people not go there. Is really what it is. I just don't know how to do it. Is it that bad? Yeah, I think it is. But where is it that people are trying to go that's causing the biggest hiccup here? I mean, I really don't know. What we could do is change the direction of some of these roads to keep the traffic flowing a little bit better. So is there a reason why this one here gets so backed up? And this one? Oh no, it's quite the mess. I mean, this roundabout, I don't think helps because this gets backed up. And this gets backed up because this gets backed up. And this gets backed up because this gets backed up because people are just trying to get on the highway. So, what if we just had a highway that just ran over these ones as like an express back to... I don't want to use this because this is a mess. Now, why is this a mess? Because everybody just wants to go this way. Okay. Well, what if we made... a little bypass? This would be pretty early for it, but I don't think that there's anywhere else that people would be getting on this road, so this should stop them from getting too far. But what if we did this? What if we put a one-lane highway right here? And then we brought them into... I'm just wondering, yeah, probably further down. Like down to here. Now we're going to have to play with this intersection a little bit to make this not chaos. And also to make it so that people aren't making unsafe turns here. Those are definitely not allowed. Now I kind of thought this might happen, because there's already cars in that lane. Is this a worse problem? I think part of me is saying I should get rid of this roundabout. That might make sense, because it looks like people are using it, and that's what's slowing down the highway traffic. Oh wow, yeah it is. Okay. So let's see, what happens if we get rid of this roundabout, and then we have to think about... Okay, change this, we'll change this. We should be able to get those to go over. Now, why did I do that as 4 lanes? I actually don't know. Now we're going to lose a building. That's fine. Also, the highway looks kind of hideous. I can fix that now. I could use move it. Ooh. Doesn't do what I thought it was going to do. That sort of does. Now I can move this in. Fix that a little bit. Now I want to get rid of a bit of this curve here. Sadly, it doesn't move this pillar here. But maybe it doesn't have to. Maybe that's okay. And then let's get rid of this. Whoa, that's making it worse. Okay, that helps a little bit. You know what? I think I want this to curve because I don't want that pillar there to be busted. But can I smooth the way that this works? Yeah, that's not so bad. That's not the worst thing I've ever seen. And then for this one, we don't want to add a weird curve to it, do we? I think I'm making it worse. Oh, I think I've made it way worse. Why is it all jiggly now? Oh no. Okay, that's probably as straight as I'm going to get it. So hopefully that helps clear up some congestion. And then we have an issue here where everybody from here is trying to get into down here. But we put in a bypass for this, I thought. Maybe not. I thought it was this. Do I just give up on dealing with this and we just start a new downtown? Is that the solution? Is that the true ending here? Do we just start building out here as downtown too? Or over here where it's all set up for transit? What's our pollution look like over here? Let's take a look. It's fine. There's nothing here. It's clean. It's on the outside of town. There's a bit of noise pollution, but that's not really an issue. And then water pollution doesn't matter. Yeah, maybe we start thinking about how we utilize some of this space. where it's not falling apart yet. And then we make it start to fall apart, obviously, with our terrible decisions. Now, why is this road only 2 lanes and this road's only... That one's 4. Why is this one 2? Is that something... Was that a deliberate decision? Was that my design decision? Did I goof somewhere? No. That's still 2 there, too. Well, we might be able to get 4 lanes squeezed in there using these Mio roads. They're thin. They're thin, so they should work. I'm going to do it like this. This is one of those things where it's like, you know the city screwed up here. You know this was a mistake that they're only now fixing. I'm okay with that, as long as it gets fixed. I wonder why I did this. I wonder what I was thinking. Okay, that should be fully upgraded with more lanes. Now that does cost them their sidewalks. Or not their sidewalks, the roadside parking. That's okay though. Now where was I going to build this? Like right over here? I was thinking. I don't want to go too crazy because I don't know that we have the space to really facilitate insanity at the moment. I think I'm going to keep 4-lane roads for whatever I do that's weird. Did I put in a grid? I don't think so. I also don't really know how I want to do this. Let me get a few more 90-degree roads, and I'll probably disconnect some of them because I don't want that many intersections. This isn't the right length, I don't think. Is this industry? Can't tell. Don't think so. Now things get weird. The distance between these roads gets weird. If I do it like this, this should connect perfectly with all of them, right? Overlapping items, what do you mean? Oh, that one road there? Okay, well that's fine, because I'm going to be getting rid of that one, I think. Maybe that one. And then maybe we put one in here. Yeah, I think that's okay. And then on this side, I should probably let some of this traffic out. Okay, that's looking alright so far. No, there's already no demand though, so there's nothing for me to really do with this space just yet. Until people actually want to move. And if I put in some commercial now, the biggest issue is that we've got this crematorium problem, this wave of cream that we have to deal with. And continue to have to deal with for all eternity. But I think once that ends, which I don't know where that ends. Oh my gosh, the roads are mostly hearses. It's just hard to tell because it's winter. I think this is a chaos roundabout. I think this roundabout needs to go. I think it's causing more problems than solutions. And this road just needs to be made safe and the traffic lights just need to be managed. But I think it's too close to downtown and there's too many pedestrians trying to cross using it. I don't know. Oh, that's this thing, this tower beeping. It's fine. It always catches me a little bit off guard. We'll bring back the crosswalks here. I mean, immediately, I think this is going to help this intersection quite a bit. Which might in turn help every other intersection that's also problematic. What happened there? I watched somebody make the craziest of U-turns. This coming into 3 lanes thing doesn't really make any sense or do anything of benefit to us, for us, with us. I should almost just switch the direction. Well, there's no turning there though, so you know what? That doesn't even need to be... There's no benefit to it. Yeah, that looks... Let's get rid of those U-turns. Look, there's nobody there. Okay, all the problems are over here now. Which are all the problems caused by this. Maybe just normal split phasing is the solution here instead of advanced. You see cars doing silly things whenever they end up in the turning lane and they don't want to turn. That's so frustrating though. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we turn this into like a 4-lane road going in both directions, like a thin one. Or a thin 6-lane road. It doesn't really fit quite nicely. Does it? No, I don't like that. 6 lane 4 and 2. Large 6. No. Big lanes. 14 lane road. When you really need to get that traffic moving. I mean, that would just cause problems. I'm not going to use that. But something like this 4+2 might help. Because it gives you... I don't really understand how this works. It just basically puts in a separate lane. I mean, maybe I could find somewhere that an intersection isn't too busy and see what that does if I put it in place. I don't want to mess with that too much, though. There's a tiny amount of high-density demand. It is too small for a building to come in through there. That's okay. I'd build another crematorium, but I think that the issue is the traffic and not the crematoriums. I mean, I'm like 90% sure. So here's what I'm going to do. This is unprecedented, and I don't know if it's going to work. But I want to change this. We're going to make it into... We're going to use Mio's narrow roads here. Because I want to turn this into a 4-lane. Both ways, both directions. Get rid of all the unsafe turns that I don't want people making. And maybe there's some traffic that just wants to go through, although that says dead end. Why does that say dead end? Why does that say dead end? That's a valid road, isn't it? Why can't they turn there? Or is it just because this mod doesn't understand how that lane works? That might be what it is. I think that's safe. I think that's all good. So even reset to vanilla won't get rid of those. That's funny. I wonder if there's any other issues that I have similar to this elsewhere in the city. I don't think so. Somebody just make a U-turn? How dare you? I'm just trying to think if there's anything I can do with this road to make it run smoother. I almost wish I could fit... I can fit this, can't I? It would be offset, and that's hideous. We could take one lane going backwards, but I don't want to do that. You know what? This is maybe clearing up. We'll see. No, it's filled up again. Well, it's emptying out. Does this have an exclusive pedestrian phase on it? Because it seems like they're getting in the way. No, this one isn't even set up. So that might help. This is where it becomes a problem when the intersection fills up and nobody can go. And it's because this doesn't empty fast enough. Although there's nothing really stopping this from just going. Maybe if we just watch it for a minute, it'll clear up. Let's take a look. We'll go back to the advanced split phasing and see if that does anything for us. I wonder if changing this, since this isn't really busy, and because the issue is people are trying to go this way into the downtown area, I wonder if changing this road to support 4 lanes... I'll have to remap all the traffic myself. Let's just do it like that. Because if we can get some of the traffic to go through here instead of trying to squeeze in through there, that might alleviate some of the pressure that we're feeling at this intersection. Yeah, I think that is going to help. And now this is starting to clear up a little bit. We just need this to empty faster. Which means stop doing this with the garbage trucks. If you guys would get into the lane that you knew you had to be in, then maybe my roads wouldn't be filling up the way they are. Look at this guy. Get out of the way. How dare you? You've essentially erased this. Okay. I think this was smart. Now there's an issue here. But that might just be because this intersection has never been managed. Yeah, it does look like that for sure. Let's go normal split phasing. And the usual. We'll turn on both of those checks. There's an issue with vehicles trying to get out of the fire station. There's also a fire truck here. Let it through. Let this garbage truck out. Go! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let the fire truck out. I'm about to delete your car. You're gonna lose your car. Move! People are about to lose their own vehicles. I'm gonna delete people's cars. As soon as I find out how to do it. I have found out how to do it. You know what? You've lost your car. You've lost your hearse. You've lost your truck. You've lost your bike. You're walking now. Alright, hopefully that solves all the problems. There's an issue here. It's because everybody's trying to get in there. And that's because that's the only way for them to get down, isn't it? Yeah. See, this was an interesting plan from a long time ago to have these alternating one-ways so that people would have to zigzag around, and now it's come back to bite us. To the point where it's just putting in these normal roads is solving the issue, and should have been the solution from the start. But we thought we could be fancy, we thought we could do something special, change things up a little bit, make it interesting. We were wrong, obviously. It's not the right choice. Hopefully we can get... Oh, by the way, I put in the extended information mod again. I forget what it's called. Extended tooltip. So look, I can see all this detail about the houses again, which might actually help us make some corrections in the future. The issue here is a lack of poorly educated people, which are people with just an elementary school education. Oh boy. Oh, crematoriums. Why are you not taking all these people? Is it getting worse? No, I don't think so. I think anywhere that there's something that looks like this, I have to look at the neighboring street and fix it. So here, we need to put one in. Uh-oh, why does that not quite fit? That's the same size road, isn't it? We could do this, slightly wider. But it doesn't look like the other one wants to work, so we'll just do that. And then I have to go in and manually adjust the way that these lanes work, because they just don't exist. So that one can turn. These ones can go straight. I think both of them can. And then this one we will allow to turn left onto it. And that's it. And then we should probably change the traffic light rules as well there. Oh, it already is. That's on a bridge, so it doesn't really need the pedestrian phases, I don't think. I don't think there's enough people. Okay, so how does that help over here? Was that over here that the problem was? I think so. There's other problems over here, like these vehicles can't reach the road. What do you want me to do about that? You built it that far back, I didn't tell you to. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, here's the other place where we have a traffic issue, and the issue here is that not enough people can get out and onto there, and so the solution to that is to change... That one's a little bit busy. Is the one next to it busy? This one's not in use at all. So I think the solution is to change this one. And then, do I have to remap both of these? First of all, let's get rid of the unsafes. No. It looks like I just have to remap this one where there wasn't previously one. Although, this one looks fine. Okay, I guess I don't have to do anything. That looks okay to me. This one we might... Well, no, I think this is okay. We might need the exclusive phase here for the pedestrian... Oh, yeah, we will. They're just getting in the way. Oh, don't turn off the traffic lights. Oh my gosh, the traffic lights were off for a second and it's created absolute chaos. Done it again. Don't turn off the traffic lights. Okay, we'll wait. We'll see. Maybe that'll fix itself. We could always put 3 lanes in one direction and only one coming back, since it doesn't look like that many people are using it to go in that direction. Although this does look like it is slowly resolving. Does it? Maybe. Maybe it does. Uh-oh. What have I got on here? Is this advanced split phasing? No, I think it might need to be. When one doesn't work, usually the other one does. Even though I don't fully understand what the differences are. And you can tell me in the comments if you want. I'll read it, and I will retain none of the information, unfortunately. Alright, I'm gonna forget about this for now. Actually, I can't forget about this. This is literally the core issue that we have. This is the only real issue. But traffic is moving fairly smoothly through everywhere except for here. And the issue there is because of the issue here, and the issue here exists. I don't understand why. Maybe this should go both ways? Will that fix it? I mean, I really don't want you making a left turn from this lane. Why is that a thing? Okay, I don't know. I just don't know. I try to fix these problems and I don't think it does anything. Or it just takes so long to ripple through the whole city and really resolve itself. Now, are there less first notices? I think so. Do we put one right downtown? I can't fit it anywhere. I don't think it won't fit on any of these streets. Now, I could put it right here. I could replace... See, the issue now is that I've put in these fancy little parking lots, and now it won't fit without overlapping some of those spots, and I don't want to change anything there. For a couple reasons, and the biggest one's that I think it looks cool. What if we put a little hearse depot here? It's got space. I don't even know if I can fit anything on it. I can put in one garage. Immediately, this intersection is just absolutely packed. With hearses, of course. Look at them go. There's 15 of them. Big old funeral procession. It's not really, though, because it's for multiple people, different people. It's not even for the funerals, it's just pickup. Now this road is inaccessible. Great. It was clear. That's why I put that there. I'm so sad trying to fix this. Every time I seem to be making progress, it's like another step backwards. This is a police headquarters. Okay. I do feel like traffic is flowing better overall throughout the whole city. There's really only one. Is it just this road? And this one has an accident on it, so that might be why. Or it might be related. Yeah, I think the traffic is starting to flow. Which means if we just give it time, will all these places waiting for a hearse get dealt with, or do we just not have enough capacity? We should. That handling capacity is going up, which should mean that it's calculating that more of our vehicles are able to make it through. Oh, I see that we have some downtown. It does feel like it's a little bit less dense. Notices. Oh, I just saw 3 new ones pop up, though. Why are these buildings becoming abandoned? Unhappy. For what reason? Small homes, lack of entertainment, high noise pollution. Lack of entertainment I can fix. Just a football field in the middle of this industrial area. It's fine. I'm seeing buildings start to crop up, though. That's good. What about new downtown mini? How's that looking? Where is that? All the way over here? This doesn't even need to be curved at all. Fancy school. There we go. I'm pretty happy with this little area slowly expanding. I do not think that we have put too big of a dent. Maybe we have. It's always so hard to tell. We just can't get enough hearses downtown fast enough. What about here? There's no parking lots. I prefer not to take out some of these larger buildings, but maybe we have to. We'll leave some of them there. It's still got 30 vehicles. Let's just zone that all as office. It'll come in eventually. People don't want to live here. Why are you unhappy? There's really no reason. Everything about this place is incredible. Uh-oh, what's this? Dead end? What do you mean, dead end? Oh. Oh, the traffic doesn't go anywhere here. Okay, fair enough. This road is completely useless at this point, so I should upgrade it into... Oh, this doesn't fit. This one does. How far can I run this? All the way to the intersection. And then once it gets here, why does this not want to work? Alright, you guys lost your roadside building privileges because of whatever shenanigans you've been up to. This end, it might not be plugged in. Actually, it is. I don't think this needs protected lefts anymore. I also don't know why the sidewalk does it on this side only, and not on this side. I don't know, that's weird. Okay, I'm pretty happy with how this is running. There's no reason for a building out here to be waiting for a hearse. This road isn't... Oh, it is pretty busy, actually. Yeah, and I could probably fix that if I just did something about these weird roundabouts that we thought were so clever back in the day when we first started this city. I would change that up if I did Circle City again. I would change up the way that I think about doing roundabouts in the city. Population's going down. Oh my gosh. The cream availability is almost being satisfied. We've almost done it. What a time to be alive. It could be that time. The solution could be at hand. Oh, the crime probability is so low that I don't even know if... The issue is that there's nowhere for prisoners to go, and there are prisoners in the city. Okay, we'll deal with that later. We can't deal with it right now. I don't have the points to even get a prison unlocked, so we're gonna have to wait for a little bit. This place has 2 football fields. Why would I do that? What was I thinking? It's probably going to be a while until I can get sufficient demand to start filling this in with any reasonable amount of growth. And the reason I think that is because it's going to be a while until the cream situation downtown is dealt with. I would love it if the snow would melt. It's 4 degrees Celsius. But it is still just snow for as far as the eye can see. Is it thawing at all? I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Also probably want to push that poop out at some point. It's all along the river. There's just dirty sections. I don't know, a building's on fire. The car's on fire. Is that better? Is that worse? I don't know. It'll be dealt with though, so I'm not too concerned. Oh, here's where our extended tooltip information is. Look at that. How fun is that? Wait a minute. I thought we had no traffic issues in the city. We just have one, really. Traffic jam. It's all along here. This whole road. This is just the problem street. Could I fix it? Probably, honestly. It does look like there's less of these notifications now, for sure. There's still a lot. There's still more than you like to see. But I think they're finally getting picked up. What a terrible... backed up system we've had. This university, nobody goes to school. Nobody goes to university in this city. Actually, that's not true. That's pretty true relative to the population. Barely anyone in university. They probably can't get there because of the traffic. I do like that this nuclear power plant has kept us powered for so long, ever since we built it. I almost feel like maybe we should put in some batteries. Did we ever unlock them? No. Forget it then. We don't need it. You're a billionaire city. We actually don't produce enough wood, or grain, or livestock, or vegetables, or cotton, or oil, or metal ore. We do produce enough coal and rocks, though. Good. We don't produce enough convenience food for the amount that our people are eating. By the way, in case none of this makes sense, since this is changed by a mod, it might have been InfoLoom, I'm not sure. But basically, what you want to do is you don't need to have, but if you have your production chips into both the population and the company consumption of those resources. So here I've got 1,000, which barely dents the 5,000 there, and then there's another 800 here that companies need. See, convenience food is mostly needed by people, and something like timber is mostly needed by companies and not people. Ooh, the Square Center, a new signature building is now available. I like the look of that. Software, we produce way too much software. We're massively exporting software, and we're massively taxing it. The people need financial services more than they need software. Maybe we can encourage it by reducing the taxes. It's barely making us any money anyway. Knocking it down to 5% isn't going to break my bank. Alright, you know what? I feel like we've made some pretty major progress today. The cream shortage is almost resolved, as the crematoriums send out literally hundreds, if not thousands, of cream delivery hearses into the downtown core. But I think that is an accomplishment. That is an achievement. The population is going up. The snow is melting. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful to not see this blinding white. Oh, it's so nice. Alright, if you're enjoying this, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, leave a like on this video, leave a comment. Celebrate. Celebrate that things are improving in Circle City 3. And of course, if you're new here and you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications. I hope to see you back again sometime soon. Until then, goodbye for now.